Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I am going to be dissertating and talking about Uranus sextile or trine the south node in a natal horoscope. As most of you know, the south node is associated with what we generally will emphasize or accentuate very strongly, very often in the first part of our lives. And we hit around age 30 or so, it's kind of like it's a monotonous thing, or it gets kind of redundant, been there, done that, and we often divert to the north node, while not necessarily eradicating the south node energy completely, but merely integrating it at least somewhat with the north node energy. Now Uranus is connected with unanticipated changes, ingenuity, maybe we could look at the unusual, freedom, rebellion, independence, things that are unconventional and unorthodox. It's connected with innovation, computers, electronics, science. Well, anyway, people, first thing I look at is that if somebody has Uranus sextile or trine the south node in their natal chart, it shows an ability to adapt to possible changes, unanticipated changes, and be able to, I guess you could say, you perhaps use the Uranian energy in connection and blend it in with their south node. This could show an ability to capitalize on changes connected with trends and fads in society, and being able to kind of go with whatever that trend is at that time, and perhaps being able, when I say capitalize, perhaps make, if this person is in business, say, they could be able to utilize this to their advantage and maybe make money off of something, that whatever is the new thing for that time. I'll look at this and the person might have some electronic ability or some affinity for computers or electronics, perhaps even invention. This person might have what they're emphasizing in that first half of their lives with that south node energy. Perhaps they bring an ability for innovation, might be somehow conjoined or connected with this. This person, people that have displacements, I stated before, can have that uncanny ability to have that to adapt to change, and to be able to do this and still emphasize generally what their south node placement may be. Now I'll give you some examples that of this now, of these aspects. Now if we take the Uranus, say somebody has Uranus in the 9th house and they have it sextile the south node in the 7th. Well, we know Uranus in the 9th house can be connected with unorthodox or unconventional philosophies, and have maybe a unique ability for, I guess we could say, abstract thinking. And the south node in the 7th house, obviously there's a strong emphasis on partnerships and relationships and doing things for, I guess we could say, for others. We look at this and it's possible somebody with this aspect, for example, would be able, they might bring that unique philosophical, I guess you could say, their nature, and maybe attract people in relationships that maybe share these similar viewpoints, or maybe simply this unique ability of theirs attracts maybe people where it would be either partnerships and or relationships during this period, especially in that, like I stated before, that first 30 years or so of this person's life. So maybe they would attract like-minded people, is what I'm saying. As far as we can look at this aspect, and there might be a certain emphasis for freedom and independence. So whatever that south node, where the south node is placed in their horoscope, this might be done with a little bit more of an emphasis, perhaps either by themselves or emphasizing whatever it is in their own way, in their own time, and perhaps with not somehow, even if the person is in some kind of subordinate position, say at work or something, they might not necessarily really want somebody to be hovering over them, or they, even if they're in a, like I said, subordinate position, they want there's going to be some freedom element very likely with this person, and whatever it is, in association with whatever it is in their, I guess we could say somewhat their mission in that first part of life, or whatever it is, that redundant spot, whatever it is they're emphasizing early on in their lives. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the South Node, Sextile, or Trine Uranus in a natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be talking about the South Node in major adverse aspect to Uranus in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.